You are listening live to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3, and it is here finally the start of the high school football season. We are in Hayti tonight for a matchup between the Hamlin Chargers and a team just 13 miles down the road in Castlewood to open up this season. Good evening, everyone. My name is Micah Warrington. I'll be giving you the play-by-play action here this evening, and we get things kicked off with the Country Road Barn pregame show. And Country Road Barn, if you're planning your next event, enjoy mouth-watering smoked meats, including ribs, tender brisket, pulled pork, and wings, made to satisfy your hungry crowd. Book today for your next event and let Country Road Barn do the cooking. It's going to be an awesome evening of football here tonight. Hamlin, they're going to be wearing their home black uniforms. Castlewood in their road white uniforms. Both teams coming off of a fantastic last season, as both teams only lost a couple of games. Hamlin, they made a semifinal run in Class 9AA before losing to the eventual state champions in Freeman Marion Freeman Academy down in Freeman last October. And then Castlewood, they ended up losing it to the eventual state champions in Class 9A. That was to Wall when they had to make the trip out west in that game in the quarterfinals. So both teams doing a lot of similar things as they did last year, or both teams last year did similar things to each other. And this year, they're kind of similar teams again. They've got a lot of athletes, especially at quarterback. That is what I'm looking forward to tonight, is the quarterback matchup between Bowden Stevenson for Hamlin and then Camden Kessler for Castlewood. Both very athletic players, good passers of the football, and good with their legs as well. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. How are those defenses going to match up against those two spectacular athletes? We know nine-man football, you can see a lot of high-scoring matchups, especially earlier on in the year when both teams are, or when teams are trying to figure out their defensive schemes and how to play their positions properly. So that's just a part of what makes the start of the high school football season so special, is we get great matchups like this one here tonight. Hamlin, they come in the number 2 ranked team in Class 9AA, a team with very lofty expectations. So we talked with head coach Jeff Sheen about that earlier in the week, and we will bring you that interview coming up here in just a few minutes. You're listening to the Country Road Barn pregame show on Power 106.3.
In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call our techs Active Heating. We'll get your home operating peak performance again.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Welcome back to the Country Road Barn pregame show. Joined with me now is head coach of the Hamlin Chargers, Jeff Sheehan. Coach, thanks for taking some time to join us today.
Absolutely, not a problem.
All right, first off, I got to ask, how's the team looked in camp so far?
Yeah, we're trying to get better each and every day. The kids are working hard, and it's going well. You know, you have good days and bad days in fall camp because it gets to be a little tough some days when you go day after day and do everything as a high energy that you try to do it at. So, yeah, but we're looking pretty good.
So is there a little bit of sense of urgency this year coming into camp, because you're playing a team in Castlewood to start off the year that was very good last year, made a quarterfinal appearance in Class 9A. They only lost 2 games all season long. So does that give you a little bit of sense of urgency, like we got to start off on the right foot this year?
Well, it gives us chance to see where we're at right away because we know Castlewood's going to be a good football team. They got a really good quarterback, and he also plays a really good linebacker, and they got a lot of surrounding parts around him that are pretty talented. So, yeah, I mean, we're excited about our schedule this year because it's a little bit more competitive than it's been in recent history, and we're excited. That's what you play football for. You want to play the fun, competitive games, and that we think that this one Friday is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we talk about the schedule. You're only playing 2 teams from last year this year, which means you've got 6 new teams on the schedule this year, and you mentioned should be a bit tougher competition this year. Does that give you a different mindset coming into the year and knowing that it could be a little more challenging of a season?
I wouldn't say a different mindset. It's a way for us to try to help the kids focus more week in and week out because, every week's going to be a challenge. There are times in the past that we knew we were probably better than the other teams and the practices weren't always as good that week. So now we have the ability to push this as, we are going to be playing tough competition week in, week out. And we got to be ready week in, week out. So that means we got to take care of ourselves. You got to do the right thing to recover from the previous practice to the previous game to the next week on how things go and just how do we work on how we can mentally train them too to let them know that it's going to be a grind this year and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're coming off of a semifinal appearance last year. You're ranked number 2 in the preseason polls to start off the year. So there's quite a bit of expectation for Hamlin this year. How do you handle those expectations coming into the season?
I guess we just kind of do what we do. We come out, we have high expectations for ourselves. So it's good that people say that we're going to be a good football team, but we try to prove it every single day in practice. So I guess I don't really look at the polls all that much, especially early in the year, because when you get teams that move down from 11-man, you don't know exactly how they're going to be. You don't know the teams that moved up from 9A to 9AA. You don't know how it's all going to pan out. But you know who the good teams are year in, year out, who have good programs and stuff. So we just kind of do what we do and work each day to get better to prove to us how good we are.
Absolutely. And it's going to be kind of a new-look team this year. You graduated 10 seniors off of last year's roster, including quarterback Jackson Wadsworth, who we know was an excellent player for you during his time at Hamlin. So how do you replace him and those other seniors that are graduated? And I guess it's kind of a 2-part question because I'm curious, is that something that you look at seasons in advance, or is that something where you just get to the offseason and are like, okay, now we'll figure it out?
No, I think we've been kind of preparing for this for, you kind of do it all the time. I mean, you work well with the kid who's there and running that position, but you're also trying to get the other kid to be at that level that the starter is, so when the starter does leave, the next one coming up is the one that's going to take over. So, yeah, I mean, we've been working on it for a while. I mean, Bowden Stevenson is going to be our quarterback this year. He played wide receiver for us the last couple of years and has been very successful at that, but he's the one, we've been working with him in the past to be the next quarterback after Jackson was done, and, he's stepping into the position and doing a nice job. I look at it as you don't really replace kids, you find your new identity, and that's kind of what we try to do. So, I mean, is it going to be exactly like it was in the past? No, we try to develop our program and our offense to fit the kids, not the kids fit my system. So that's just kind of how we go, and we're working through that, and we're trying to get to there, and we've been working on it, and that's why this first game is going to be a fun one and important because we're going to get to see who we are and how we are.
Absolutely, and I got, speaking of Castlewood, what do you got to do to get the win on Friday night?
Well, we just got to come out and play a good football game. I mean, we don't know what they're going to bring. Obviously we know them. We're 20 miles away, but they're going to bring a lot of energy. They're going to bring a lot of physicality. They're going to bring a lot of they can bring more experience than we have. So we just got to play our game and keep our head and composure because we know good things are going to happen. We know bad things are going to happen. That's football. But how do you respond to each one? So we just got to take care of the football, do our best to limit the amount of penalties we have. We got to forget about the plays that happen that aren't good for us and move on to the next one. And on defensively, we got to be able to tackle. First part of the year, that's always the question mark. How good are we going to tackle? Kessler's a heck of a runner, and he runs hard. And how we can control him will be a big factor. If he can run on us a lot, it's going to be a long night for us. So it's going to be a fun game. We just kind of got to come out and get the jitters out and just play.
Absolutely. Coach, thanks for hopping on today. I really appreciate it, and good luck this season.
Thank you very much.
Sioux Valley Co-op is
Welcome back to the Country Road Barn pregame show. Joined with me now.
Or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuff pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our pizza club and premium perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes, from Cornwell Drug.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
To help end hunger.
To turn family recipes into local favorites.
To remain an industry leader.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most.
To keep pets all over the world looking this good.
Find out how First Bank and Trust makes growing your business easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
Brian's Glass, locally owned and operated with over 100 years of experience, offers a wide range of services for all your commercial and residential glass needs. From doors and windows to windshields and rock chip repairs, they've got you covered. Visit them Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. or Friday 8 to 4 p.m. at Business Square, south of Lions Park in Watertown. Call 605-886-5328. Brian's Glass proudly supports local athletes and wishes you the best in tonight's game.
Calling all area athletes, this one's for you. Angel's Attic Thrift Store is cheering you on all season long. Whether you're hitting the field or taking to the court, be sure to give it all, have fun, and make those memories count. And when you're looking for great finds, stop by Angel's Attic Thrift Store at the Watertown Mall for clothing, shoes, home decor, furniture, and so much more. Angel's Attic is cheering for you. Go team, go athletes!
At Custom Fabricators, they know champions aren't built overnight. They're forged through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Just like quality craftsmanship starts with strong materials, winning seasons are built with dedication and heart. Custom Fabricators is proud to weld together support for all area athletes and wishes every team the very best of luck this season. Whether it's on the field, court, track, or mat, keep your game sharp and keep your goals in sight. From all of us at Custom Fabricators, go teams and have a safe, successful season.
From Friday night lights to packed gyms and roaring crowds, high school sports bring our communities together in the best way. Riddles Glass in Watertown is proud to support all our area schools, athletes, and coaches. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork inspire us every day. Whether you're chasing championships or playing for the love of the game, we're cheering you on. Here's to a season filled with sportsmanship, effort, and hometown pride. Riddles Glass in Watertown, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Welcome back to the Country Road Barn pregame show on Power 106.3. We do have a bit of an announcement as a storm cell that has produced a few lightning strikes and some thunder has put us into a delay here in Hayti. Is any time that there is a lightning strike within a certain mile radius, they have to go back to the buses and delay the game for at least 15 minutes. So we are currently in our first 15-minute delay. That 15 minutes restarts after each lightning strike, but I have not seen any lightning strikes in about 7 minutes or so. So we are hopefully on track to start the game around 7:15 or so here on Power 106.3. You are listening to the Country Road Barn pregame show. My name is Micah Warrington. We just played at Coach Sheehan's interview with you that I had with him earlier on in the week, and I thought he made a few interesting comments, particularly about quarterback Bowden Stevenson. You know, last year Bowden was a receiver for this Hamlin Charger team, last few seasons really, and he's a spectacular athlete, and he's got to make that transition from catching 700 yards worth of passes to now he's got to throw the football. Now he's got to run the football in the run-heavy offense. So Coach Sheehan made the comment that they throw the ball with Jackson or they would throw the ball about 60 to 70% of the time when Wadsworth was in at quarterback over the last few seasons. Now that he's not there, that's going to change. It's going to be more of a run-heavy offense with the dual-threat quarterback that is Bowden Stevenson. So, there is a little bit of film on Bowden Stevenson at quarterback. He would get in there in blowouts in games where Hamlin was either up by a lot or down by quite a few points as well. Didn't happen too often over the last few years, but Bowden Stevenson is not necessarily going to be bad at quarterback. I think he's actually going to be a tremendous quarterback because he is a very athletic kid. You see it during basketball season. He's able to adapt his game. He's a very coachable player. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes out in his first start at quarterback and how he plays here tonight against a really good at Castlewood team. Like I said, we are in a delay here in Hayti due to a small storm cell that is just passing on through. It's pretty clear to our southeast, directly east of maybe a few more rain. More of it looks like it's north of where we are, but we'll see how long this delay takes us. Hopefully not too long, and hopefully we can get the game going for you here in just a few minutes or so. But for now, we are going to take a quick break here on the Country Road Barn pregame show on Power 106.3.
Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is proud to cheer on all our area high school athletes. We know the dedication, teamwork, and heart it takes to compete, just like caring for our four-legged friends. It's all about commitment and compassion. Win or lose, show respect for your teammates, opponents, coaches, and fans. Play hard, play fair, and make your community proud. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is rooting for you all season long.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call or text Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuffed pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our pizza club and premium perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. athletes from Cornwell Drug.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Dave Haler Automotive. And when you come through our doors, we're going to treat you like family. Whether you're looking for a new vehicle from Chevrolet or one of our many nice pre-owned vehicles on our lot. You can also take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We offer a full service department, parts department, and a body shop to keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster. Review all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Dakota Drillers is proud to support our area high school athletes. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, they're cheering on the hard work, determination, and team spirit of all student athletes. When you need dependable drilling services, count on Dakota Drillers to get the job done right. For all your drilling needs, contact Casey at 605-881-9667 or Jeremy at 605-881-8452. Dakota Drillers, digging deep for our community and supporting the champions of tomorrow.
Back on Power 106.3, an update on the delay. They have put an additional 12 minutes on the clock, and there's about 10 minutes left in that 12 minutes. So we are going to be delayed here for a little while longer here in Hayti as this storm cell system moves through. But that just gives me a little bit extra time to talk about our season up ahead here on Power 106.3. We have got a full slate of games for you all season long. Next week, it's already a homecoming week as we go to Henry for Florence Henry versus Wabash Summit in what will be a really fun game, I'm thinking. I think Florence Henry is going to have a pretty good team again this year, or a pretty good team this year. And Wabash Summit, no slouches either, so should be a fun matchup on a homecoming night in week 2 of the South Dakota high school football season. So that'll be next Friday night. And all of our games broadcast here on Power 106.3, the 605 radio app. We're also having video live stream for every single game that we do all season long on the Power 106.3 YouTube page. We've got Vikings football coverage on Power 106.3 all season long as well. The Vikes in action tomorrow in their second preseason game against the Baltimore Ravens from U.S. Bank Stadium. That'll be an 11 a.m. pregame noon kick with Paul Allen on the call tomorrow afternoon on your home for Vikings football, Power 106.3. But for now, we are still in a delay here in Hayti as we await the passing storm system to go away and we can get this week 1 game underway. Both teams are off the field. It's kind of funny because they make an announcement. They say, for your safety, we ask that all the fans find a little bit of shelter and get off of the metal bleachers across the way, and nobody moved. Nobody moved. Everybody's still there waiting on this storm system to pass. There are some clear skies in the horizon, and haven't seen a lightning strike in a little while, so hopefully after this 12 minutes is up, we can get the pregame festivities underway here on Power 106.3, and we can play some football here in week 1. And as I say that, looked like there was another lightning strike in the distance, so we may be delayed a little bit longer. But we're gonna keep it here for as long as we can. Don't want to send it back if we don't have to. But if they extend this delay even further, might have to go back to playing a few tunes and coming back when we're ready for kickoff. But as for right now, we are going to just stay here on the Country Road Barn pregame show on Power 106.3 and Country Road Barn. If you're planning your next event, enjoy mouth-watering smoked meats. They've got ribs, tender brisket, pulled pork, and wings to satisfy your hungry crowd. Book today for your next event and let Country Road Barn do the cooking. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, more on the Country Road Barn pregame show on Power 106.3.
Sharp Automotive in Watertown is shifting into high gear to cheer on our local high school athletes. From the opening kickoff to the final buzzer, you've got the drive, determination, and horsepower to go the distance. When it's time for your next ride, don't stall. Make your move to Sharp Automotive. With a great selection of new and used vehicles, we'll help you score a ride that fits your game plan. Good luck, athletes. Stay in your lane and drive for the win.
Are you currently serving in the military? A veteran? What about a police officer or a firefighter? If the answer is yes, then Jody Fiedler is the person to know. Jody is a representative of Home for Heroes, a program that gives back to those who give every day. Contact Jody today at 881-5585 and let her show you why she is Watertown's realtor. Jody Fiedler, Mainstream Realty.
Jody Fiedler, Watertown's realtor.
At Automatic Transmission and Gear, they keep your vehicle's playbook running smoothly. Just like a star quarterback who knows how to shift gears under pressure, their expert team ensures your transmission and driveline perform at peak efficiency. Whether it's a quick fix or a full rebuild, they'll have you back on the road, executing every drive flawlessly with precision and power behind every move. They're your go-to team for keeping your vehicle in the game. Drive strong with Automatic Transmission and Gear. Cheer loud and support our local athletes. Country Road Barn is proud to cheer on our area high school sports teams all season long. Before the game, head 7 miles north of Watertown for delicious, slow-smoked favorites, including mouth-watering brisket, pulled pork, and wings. Country Road Barn is open to the public Wednesday through Friday, with Saturdays available for private events. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just craving great smoked food, make Country Road Barn your next stop. Good luck in tonight's game.
Welcome back to the Country Road Barn pregame show. My name is Micah Warrington here in Hayti, South Dakota, where we are still currently in a delay. It's doing that weird thing that occasionally happens in South Dakota where the sun is out, but it is raining. And we've seen a few lightning strikes along the way as well. Currently 4.5 minutes left on this delay. Still unclear as to whether or not that will be extended or not, but by the looks of it, I think we're going to play football here soon. I see the officials coming back onto the field. We've got our chain gang back on the field, a photographer there as well. So I believe we are close to getting this delay back, or ending this delay, I should say, and then getting back to football. We still have to do our national anthem. We have a starting lineups as well. Still have to do all of that fun jazz before we get tonight's game underway, but it does appear as if we are going to start here sometime within the next 10 minutes or so. So they make us wait however many months since last November for high school football. So I think we can be patient and wait a little bit longer. I know, not something that we don't really love to do, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm thinking this is going to be a heck of a football game, though. Both teams were playoff teams last year. Castlewood only lost a couple of games. Hamlin, I believe they lost 3 games all season long. Hamlin got a semifinal appearance. Castlewood got beat out in the quarterfinals. Both teams lost to the eventual state champions in their respected classes. And they're both teams that bring back a lot of production off of last year's teams. Of course, Hamlin making a switch at quarterback this year after Jackson Wadsworth graduated and now playing basketball up at Northern State University this year. So we wish him the best of luck up there in Aberdeen. But Bowden Stevenson will take the helm for Hamlin here offensively this season, and we know what he brings. Just always, anytime he's on a court, a field, wherever, one of the most athletic kids out there, if not the most athletic kid out there. And then for Castlewood, they got no slouch at quarterback either. Camden Kessler, an excellent athlete in his own right. Of course, we know him as an excellent basketball player. Well, he's a great quarterback as well, as he stands at 6'2", 210 pounds. He's fast, he's quick, he can make you miss, or he can just bull you over. He's very strong as well. So that's going to be a really fun matchup to watch here tonight, is the quarterback matchup between Bowden Stevenson and Camden Kessler. And that's what I'm looking for tonight, is how do these quarterbacks react? You know, the adrenaline's going to be pumping. You're going to be a little amped up, and like you always are in game one. Not that both of these guys have varsity quarterback or varsity playing football experience, but anytime it's week one, you got to feel a little nervous knowing that you've got a tougher schedule this year, and you don't really know what to expect coming into the season. Are we going to be good? Are we not going to be good? We think we're going to be good, but you've got a tough opponent right away, so now you got to go out and prove it. When we talked to Coach Sheehan earlier in the week, or when I talked to Coach Sheehan earlier in the week, that was kind of his mindset coming into the year, was we've got to play good football to start, and this is a good test as to find out whether or not you think you're as good as what you think you are. For both teams, really, because whether these two teams are separated by just 13 miles, they both produce good football teams. Well, now you get to prove who's a little bit better here tonight. So Hamlin, they get the added addition of getting to play on their home field, but Castlewood brought a nice crowd tonight as well. So should be a lot of fun in the stands across the way from our press box. Tonight, our press box is brought to you by Automatic Transmission and Gear. We'll be in the Automatic Transmission and Gear broadcast booth all season long, so thank you to them for being our broadcast booth sponsor this year. Both teams are taking the field, and it would appear that we are going to have some football tonight as the storm has passed. It is no longer raining. They say the lightning has gone away as well, so we are getting ready for some football here tonight. Let's get you to your starting lineups for tonight's contest on the Country Road Barton pregame show. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Dave Haler Automotive. And at Dave Haler Automotive, they've got world-class service and hometown friendliness. That's what you receive at Dave Haler Auto in Webster. They're here to help you find the right ride with dependable service you can count on. Head on up to Dave Haler Automotive in Webster. Let's get you your starting lineups first for the Hamlin Chargers. Their starting lineup brought to you by Dave Haler Automotive. It's going to go like this on the offensive side. At quarterback, we've already talked about him. Number 1, 6'4" senior Bowden Stevenson. At running back, a 6'1" senior, number 7, Jonathan Lenardi. At wide receiver, 6'4" sophomore, number 9, Trig Heinrich. Another receiver, 6' senior, number 12, Alex Swiden. At another receiver, 6'3" senior, number 23, Jack Stormo. At tight end, it's going to be 6'3" junior, number 22, Caleb Drenth. At right guard, 5'8" junior, number 27, Jose Mahi. At center, 6'1" senior, number 19, Alex Heltzel. At left guard, 5'11" junior, number 2, Chase Gustafson. That is the starting offense for the Hamlin Chargers. Now, let's meet the starting offense for the Castlewood Warriors. At quarterback, number 0, 6'2" senior, Camden Kessler. At running back, 5'11" junior, number 3, Trevor Everson. At fullback, 5'9" senior, number 1, Weston Morehouse. At receiver, 6'4" junior, number 19, Spencer Reese. At receiver, 6'2" junior, number 23, Carson Kelly. At tight end, 6'6" junior, number 22, Will Adderhold. At On the offensive line, 5'11 senior, number 9, Owen Shea. At center, 5'8 senior, number 85, Talon Olson. And on the offensive line, 6 junior, number 33, Braden Rusink. That is your starting lineup, starting offense for the Castlewood Warriors. So one thing you'll notice about Castlewood, only 4 juniors in that starting offensive unit. So granted, one of them's at quarterback, but this is a team that you expect to be good offensively for a little while. And this year, I feel like it's one of their years to make a run. So we'll see. It all starts here tonight in Hayti. Both teams doing some calisthenics, getting warmed up as we are just about ready for kickoff here in Hayti. In just a few moments, we will send it up to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups and national anthem as well. This sounds like a good time for the keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by Riddles Glass. Riddles Glass offers residential and commercial glass, auto glass replacement, windshield repair, and custom shower doors. For glass solutions you can count on, call Riddles Glass, your clear solution. Tonight's keys to the game for these teams, it's really the same for both teams tonight. It is stay composed. It's week 1, first game of the season. You're all jittered up. We just had about a 20-minute delay. You got to stay composed. You got to know your assignments, stay composed, and do your job. I know it sounds simple, but it's hard to do at times, especially when you get into the heat of the battle. So that is tonight's key to the game for both of these squads, is stay composed. Now let's send it up to tonight's PA announcer for our starting lineups and national anthem here from Hayti.
And another defensive
Nicholson.
154 and a sophomore, number 5, Owen Patrick.
Gabrielle Welsh.
6'4", 160 and a sophomore, number 9,
Tracy Reese. Bryn Stooley. Your coach is Andrea Shea.
5 and a sophomore, number 25, Jake.
Now the defensive starters for Castlewood. Defensive end, 6'4", 210-pound junior, number 5, Spencer Reese. Defensive tackle, 5'8", 225-pound senior, number 85, Talon Olson. Defensive end, 6'6", 205-pound junior, number 22, Will Aderhold. Linebacker, 6'2", 210-pound senior, number 0, Hamlin Gesler. Linebacker, 5'11", 210-pound senior, number 9, Owen Shea. Linebacker, 6'2", 175-pound junior, number 23, Carson Kelly. At DB, 5'11", 170-pound junior, number 3, Trevor Everson. Another DB at 6 foot, 150-pound senior, number 25, Sawyer Craig. And another DB, 5'9", 150-pound senior, number 11, Cooper Thu. Assistant coaches for Castlewood are Noah Wiersma, Taylor Zemlicka, and Chris Lather. Head coach of the Castlewood Warriors, Nick Ernst. Now let's meet your Hamlin Charger cheerleaders. Brantley Grantham, Evelyn Gustafson, Laura Ludson, Abby Loban, Amelia Lovan, Harper Nebel, Danica Perez, Adrianis Rodriguez. Cheer coaches are Janice McDonough and Cindy Ranikaz. defensive starters for the Hamlin Chargers. And left guard, a 5'11", 160-pound junior. Number 2, Chase Gustafson. And center, 6'1", 257-pound senior. Number 19, Alex Hetzel. And right guard, a 5'8", 231-pound junior. Number 27, Jose Mai. And tight end, a 6'3", 193-pound junior. Double deuces, Caleb Drake. And wide receiver, 6'3", 198-pound senior, number 23. Yeah! Another wide receiver, we have 6', 171-pound senior, number 12, Alex Another receiver, 6'4", 160-pound sophomore, number 9, Trey And running back, a 6'1", 190-pound senior, number 7, Yannick Leonardi. And quarterback, a 6'4", 190-pound senior, number 1, Bowman Assistant coaches for the Chargers are Tim McAdell, Cody Swenson, and Jacob McAdell. Head coach of your Hamlin Chargers, Jeff Shedd. Our officials for tonight's game are referee Jay Larson, umpire Arlo Burns, head linesman Hayden Schroeder, line judge Riley Haynes, and staff judge Jason Johnson. Hamlin Athletics would like to recognize and thank Stanford Health Watertown for providing athletic training services to support our student athletes. At this time, we ask that you please stand, face the flag, remove all headgear, put your right hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
It is 7:27, and we are ready for kickoff here in Hayti as the storm has passed, the sun is out, and the players are ready. I'm ready. I hope you are ready too. This is going to be a really fun matchup. You can just feel the energy in the stadium tonight this means something. Hamlin, they're going to be in their home black uniforms with baby blue lettering outlined in yellow with that powder blue helmet and yellow face mask. As for Castlewood, they're going to be in an all-white uniform with blue and yellow down the side, blue lettering outlined in yellow as well with a white helmet and a blue face mask. As both teams send out their captains. For Hamlin, it is Bowden Stevenson, Caleb Drenth, Jack Stormo, and Jonathan Lenardi. For Castlewood, it is Camden Kessler, Talon Olson, Trevor Everson, and Owen Shea. It is time for the coin toss as the officials has some words with the players from both sides. And we'll have a coin toss. Castlewood, since they are the visiting team, will get to make the call. The call was heads. So Castlewood has won the toss. They have elected to receive. Hamlin will kick off, going from right to left on your radio dial. So that is how we get this one underway. It'll be Castlewood football to start the evening, or at least they'll get a chance to return the football, barring any, disasters and turnovers. It'll be the Warrior offense set to make their season debut here tonight. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic. At Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, from routine to wellness, they care to veterinary services when you need it most. Count on their caring team for quality, compassionate care. Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, keeping your animals happy and healthy. Kicking off for Hamlin, it'll be Angel Rocha. And then back to return for Castlewood will be number 11, Cooper Thu, and number 25, Sawyer Craig. We are ready for kickoff. Kickoff tonight brought to you by our friends at Dakota Drillers. Dakota Drillers, when you need dependable drilling services, count on Dakota Drillers to get the job done right. And now we have a bit of a stoppage as the kicker, Angel Rocha, he put it on the tee incorrectly. So now he's ready, and here is the kick. He kicks it high and deep. That'll be fielded by Craig at his own 5-yard line. He's going to dash up the left side. He's got a little bit of space, cuts it up the sideline across the 30 and knocked out of bounds there. And that is how this game gets started. So Castlewood will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30, about 28-yard line. First and 10 for the Warriors. 2 running backs, one on either hip of Kessler. Tight end to the right side of the formation, as is the receiver. Kessler in the shotgun. Hands it off near side to Everson, and Everson makes a man miss. Bounces up to the 30, across the 35, and he breaks free. Trevor Everson down the sideline. He's got nobody in front of him. From the first play of scrimmage, it's a touchdown for Castlewood. Trevor Everson, a 72-yard touchdown run, and Castlewood is in front after just one play. Oh, we were curious about how these defenses would play, and so far, one play, one touchdown. The Warriors will go for two. Shotgun formation, two receivers out to the left. Kessler back to pass. Fires left side, incomplete. And the two-point attempt is no good. So, the score is now 6-0 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic. We'll take a quick break here on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call or text Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
6-0 Castlewood after a 72-yard touchdown run from Trevor Everson on the first play from scrimmage. We've played just 24 seconds, and Castlewood already leads this one 6-0 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Kicking off for the Warriors will be, looks like, number 2, Dalton Morehouse. Back to return, it is Trig Heinrich and Bowden Stevenson for Hamlin. Here's the kick. It's a bouncer up the middle, fielded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got some room up the middle. Stevenson trips over the 35-yard line and falls down near the 40. That is where Hamlin will take over, 1st and 10. And they're going to place the ball at the 37-yard line. So pretty decent field position for Hamlin to start off their evening. But they do it trailing 6-0. So now we have a stoppage. The officials stopping the game. There was a clock issue, so now they have reset the clock to 11:36, and we are ready for play. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Now they motion. It'll be trips, bunch formation to the left. Stevenson in the shotgun. Lenardi in the pistol. Stevenson takes the snap, rolls left. He's looking, firing left side, and there's a lot of contact. Flags come out, and that is going to be defensive pass interference. Pass was intended for number 12, Alex Swiden. And that looked like a case of Stevenson just winding up and hoping something good was going to happen. And, well, he got lucky there as Swiden was running his route, ran right into the defender, and that was enough to bring out the yellow flags. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for Hamlin as they mark off the, I believe, 10-yard penalty. As the officials now discussing it, and you know, it's week 1 for them too. So it is a 15-yard penalty. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Hamlin on Castlewood's 48-yard line. Stevenson in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to rush off left side. Stevenson breaks through 1 tackle across the 40 and knocked out at the 35-yard line. Nice run there by Bowden Stevenson. A gain of 13 and a 1st down for the Chargers. There's just a little speed option left, and Stevenson saw a lane and hit it hard. I can imagine we'll see quite a bit of that from him here tonight. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left side of the formation for the Chargers. Stevenson back to pass, looks right, fires. He's got a man. That's Swiden, complete across the 30-yard line to about the 28. And that'll be a nice gain of about, I'll call it 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 10:30 left to play here. First quarter. Second down and 4 for the Chargers. Bunch formation to the left with trips. Stevenson fakes the pass. Now he's going to dash off left side. Stevenson turns the corner around the 30 and spun down. That's going to be a minimal gain. Nice job there by number 23, Carson Kelly, to chase down the speedy Stevenson. A gain of about 2. That brings up 3rd and short for Hamlin. Now, this is a big 3rd down now for Hamlin. You got to imagine this is 4-down territory, however. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left side of the formation. Pistol set in the backfield. Stevenson takes the snap, back to pass, steps up in the pocket. He's got a little bit of room to run. Now he's going to bounce it outside. Stevenson turns it upfield. He's got it up for the first down across the 20 and knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So that'll be a gain of about 6 on the scramble, and Bowden Stevenson early on showing you what he can do with his legs as he gets the first down running that time around. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left for Hamlin. Stevenson puts a man in motion, takes the handoff. Now he fakes a give to Lenardi, rushes up the middle himself. And there is a flag down on the field. So I'm curious as to what this penalty is. They mark it off. So it was a face mask penalty called. It was a mad scramble or a mad pile in the middle of the field there, so it was really hard to see what was going on, and the officials saw a face mask half the distance to the goal penalty. That makes it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for Hamlin. Trying to respond after the early touchdown by Castlewood. Here's the handoff to Lenardi, his first carry of the night. Dashes off the left side, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, Chargers! So Hamlin responds back with a touchdown of their own, and it is now 6-6 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard, and Hamlin will go for 2. Like most teams do here in 9-man football. 3 receivers out to the right. Stevenson takes the snap, rolls right, fires, and Heinrich makes the grab. Got hit hard, but holds on. The 2-point attempt is good, and Hamlin is in front for the first time tonight, 8-6. 8:39 left to play, first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Power 106.3.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuffed pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks Card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Back on Power 106.3. Fast start to this one. We knew both offenses could put up some points, but we've only had 2 drives and, well, we've had 2 touchdowns. So it is 8-6 in favor of Hamlin with just 8:39 left to play in this first quarter. Should mention that this first quarter is brought to you by Mainstream Realty. If you're ready to make a move, Mainstream Realty is there to help you buy or sell with confidence. Whether you're searching for your first home, your next home, or the perfect property to sell, Mainstream Realty making your real estate move a smooth one. Here is the kickoff. It is going to be received at the 10-yard line, coming up off the right side up to the 25, 30, makes a move at the 35, and it's cut down there. That was Thu on the return for Castlewood, and so it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors at their own 37-yard line. Two running backs in the backfield with Camden Kessler. Wing back to the left side of the formation. Kessler, low snap. He's going to dash off the left side. Kessler cuts it back up, makes a man miss. Another stiff arm. He's in the open field. Camden Kessler goes the distance. Touchdown, Warriors. A 68-yard touchdown after a 73-yard touchdown for Castlewood. And so far in this one, the Hamlin defense cannot get the Warriors on the ground. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and it's 12-8 Warriors. Two-point attempt for Castlewood. Man in motion from left to right. Kessler dishes out to Everson on the pitch play. He's going to cut it up, put his shoulder in the ground, and he scores a 2-point try. So it is now 14-8, just 8:20 left to play first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Power 106.3.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Back on Power 106.3, it has been a lightning speed after the lightning delay. Here is the kickoff from Castlewood. It's fielded by Trig Heinrich. He's going to cut it up to the left side. He's at the 30, cuts it across the sideline. 35 makes a man miss to across the 40 and knocked out of bounds near the 45-yard line. A nice return there by Trig Heinrich, and it'll be 1st and 10 Hamlin from their own 46-yard line. So good field position after giving up yet another long touchdown. Castlewood has seen just 2 plays offensively, and they have both gone for long touchdowns, as Everson scored a 73-yard score, and then Camden Kessler a 68-yard score just moments ago. And now the Charger offense trying to respond once again. 3 receivers out to the right. Stevenson hands it off to Lenardi across the midfield, and it's going to be about a 4-yard gain for Lenardi. A good job there defensively by Castlewood to bottle up that. Looked like there was a little bit of a hole, but Will Adderhold, off of his defensive end position, was able to squeeze the distance and make the stop. 2nd down at 6 for Hamlin. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right for Hamlin. Stevenson takes the snap, speed option, pitches it out to Lenardi. He's got some room on the right side, cuts it upfield across the 50 and to the 45-yard line. Nice run there by Jonathan Lenardi.
Lenardi takes a pitch from Stevenson. Third and short for the Chargers.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 for Hamlin. 14-8. The score on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Stevenson fakes the handoff. He makes a man miss, cuts it upfield to the 40-yard line, and now he breaks free. Bowden Stevenson stumbling down across the 30 near the 20-yard line. A bit of a Houdini act from Bowden Stevenson, and we've got Laundry on the field near the 35-yard line. So we'll see what the penalty is. Everybody's coming back, so this will suggest that it is on Hamlin. So it is a block in the back on Hamlin. That was on Chase Gustafson. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And so we'll just do... So it'll be 3rd down, and it puts the ball right back at about the same spot where they were. Maybe even gained about a half a yard. So we'll do 3rd down again, 3rd and 1 for Hamlin. So clock rolls with 6:47 to play. Just 14 seconds left on the play clock as Hamlin's got to hustle to the line. A little late getting the play in. Now down to 5. Trip set to the left, man in motion. That is Drenth. Handoff is going to go to Lenardi up the middle. Spin move and then hit across the 40. A nice tackle there by Trevor Everson. But it is a 1st down for Hamlin as it's a gain of 5. Now just enough to move the chains. That's kind of the name of the game right now, is keep the ball in possession, keep it out of Castlewood's hands. Stevenson back to pass, looking, steps up, and he goes down. Will Adderhold makes the play. It's actually going to gain about a yard as Stevenson was going off to scramble, but a minimal gain nonetheless. Nice play there by Will Adderhold, and it's 2nd down and long. I haven't seen too many just straight dropbacks from Hamlin early on in this game. It's been a run-heavy offense so far, kind of like what we expected. What Coach Sheehan said they would probably do with Stevenson in at quarterback this season. Lenardi gets the handoff, and he goes down. Camden Kessler shoots up from the linebacking spot and gets the tackle for loss. Boy, he was shot out of a rocket. And he lays the lumber on Jonathan Lenardi, makes it 3rd and 10. From the 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Stevenson back to pass, fires over the middle, and it is too high and incomplete. Pass intended for Caleb Drenth. And that'll bring up 4th down. So is Hamlin going to keep the offense out there, or are they going to punt? They are on the Castlewood 41-yard line. Just one of those in-between places where you don't necessarily want to punt. But this is quite the down and distance. You got to gain 10 yards. And so far, the Castlewood defense has really stepped up in a big way this 2nd drive of the game. And the offense still out there for Hamlin. They're going to go for this. Trip set out to the left. Pistol formation. Stevenson back to pass, steps up through the pocket, and down he goes! Spencer Reese closes the gap and gets the sack and the turnover on downs. And the ball is back in the hands of the Castlewood Warriors. 4:30 left to play, first quarter. It'll be first down and 10 for Castlewood. An offense that so far tonight has been unstoppable. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. We'll see if they can keep that streak going. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. That's the tight end. Kessler takes the snap, dashes off left side, gets it across the 45-yard line, and brought down at the 47. A gain of about 5. It'll be second down and 5 for Castlewood. All right, now we saw the Castlewood defense settle down that last drive. We'll see if the Hamlin defense can do the same. Tight formation to the both sides of the formation. Kessler hands it off and nowhere to go. That was number 23, Carson Kelly, on the carry. And he was stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Maybe even lost a yard. It'll be third down and about 5 for Castlewood. So this is big for Hamlin. They got to come up with a negative play here defensively if they want to get the ball back. 3:25 left to play, first quarter. Oh, Castlewood taking their time getting the play in, and with just 5 seconds left on the game clock, we are going to have a timeout. This is an active heating timeout. We'll take a break. Back in 1 minute here on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call our techs Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Back on Power 106.3, KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. I'm Micah Warrington. It'll be third down and 5 for Castlewood out of the active heating timeout. All on their own 47-yard line. Castlewood taking their sweet time, looking for the right look. Kessler takes the snap. He's going to roll out right and rush, and he cuts it across the 50. He's got enough for the first down as he's knocked out of bounds at the 41, right at the 40-yard line. So about a 13-yard rush for Camden Kessler, and when in doubt, give it to Camden Kessler. He'll get you the yards you need. That's exactly what Castlewood did that time. And it worked out just right. First and 10, Warriors. Strong pistol formation. Handoff is going to go to Kelly, and he's got nowhere to go as Jonathan Lenardi and Bowden Stevenson gang up to make the tackle near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short 1, maybe 2-yard gain. It'll be second down and call it 8 for Castlewood. Just 2:40 left to play in this first quarter. full house formation in the backfield with Kessler. Receiver behind him or running back behind him and two on either hip. Here's the handoff to Kelly, and Kelly looked like he had a head of steam, but is brought down at the 35-yard line. About a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Warriors. Now another big 2 downs here for the Hamlin defense. One thing you'll notice is on the lines of scrimmage, Castlewood much bigger, and we've seen that here in the early going, and they've been able to push that Hamlin defensive line around a little bit here so far tonight. Kessler takes the snap. He's going to rush left side, and he's got it up for the 1st down. Still driving men across the 30 near the 25-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down for the Warriors, gain of 10. And seems like that Camden Kessler quarterback zone run has really worked wonders for the Warrior offense in the early parts of this game. 1:12 left to play, 1st quarter. Kessler in the shotgun once again, fakes the handoff back to pass, lobs one over top, he's got a man, incomplete. Tried to get it up to Will Adderhold, but Adderhold couldn't quite come down with it, and that'll be an incomplete pass. As Trig Heinrich was in coverage. Heinrich, of course, a very talented player in his own right. Last year, Trig Heinrich in the quarterfinal game against Hill City from his safety spot made one of the more impressive plays I've ever seen, as he came over and made a one-handed interception that really flipped the tide of that football game. Here's a handoff right side. Here's Everson. He's got a lot of space. Everson makes one man miss, tries to cut it back inside, but is brought down inside the 10-yard line, near the 5. So it'll be another 1st down for Castlewood.
Everson carries Warrior 1st down.
Castlewood just... we've seen the big playability so far here today, and this drive very different as they've just been chipping away on the ground. Only one pass attempt so far for Camden Kessler, but they haven't had to throw the ball. Near the end of the quarter, Kessler hands it off left side. That's Weston Morehouse. He stiff arms the man, cuts it upfield near the goal line, gets piled up, and doesn't quite score the touchdown. But it'll be a short goal-to-go situation for Castlewood as we bring the quarter to a close. 14-8, Castlewood out in front of Hamlin. You are listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuffed pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks Card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
Back on Power 106.3. It is the start of the 2nd quarter. here in Hayti. This second quarter brought to you by Brian's Glass. Brian's Glass in Watertown offers quality glass repair, replacement, and custom glass solutions for your home or business. For dependable service and job done right, call Brian's Glass. 14-6 is the score as we start the second quarter. Castlewood out in front, and they are knocking on the door of another touchdown. Castlewood has its second and goal from their own, from the Hamlin, call it 2-yard line. Kessler in the shotgun. He's going to run right and across the goal line, in for the score. Touchdown, Warriors! Camden Kessler's second score of the night makes it 20-8 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Warriors will go for 2. One running back on the left hip, and that's Everson. He'll get the run. Now he's going to reverse field. He goes all the way back to the right side, cuts it upfield, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. So he only needed to get 3 yards. He probably ran about 53 yards, but it's a 2-point conversion nonetheless. Makes the score 22-8 in favor of Castlewood. Just 4 seconds into the second quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
To help end hunger.
To turn family recipes into local favorites.
To remain an industry leader.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most.
To keep vets all over the world looking this good.
Find out how First Bank & Trust makes growing your business easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
Back on Power 106.3, and a fast start for Castlewood as they lead 22-8 with just 11:56 left to play in the second quarter. On the road, nonetheless. We knew this Castlewood team was going to be good offensively, but they are showing that they are better than good, as they have scored 22 points in basically just one quarter. Their first 2 plays from scrimmage were both touchdowns. And that last drive was a nickel and dime drive that ended in a touchdown as well. Here's a short kick fielded by Heinrich at his own 20-yard line. Cuts it off to the left side, makes a man miss across the 30 and gets brought down from behind at the 40-yard line. So that is where Hamlin will take over. 1st and 10. Oh, this Castlewood defense came up big last time around, getting a 4th down stop. We'll see if they can't do something similar on this drive. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Stevenson in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to run right across the 40 to the 45. Gets it outside, across the 50, cuts it back at the 35. Across field, down, drugged down by his shoestrings at the 30-yard line. That was Cooper Thu on the tackle for Castlewood. But a nice run there by Bowden Stevenson gives Hamlin a 1st down and a little bit of life here as the sun starts to set in Hayti. 1st and 10 Chargers. Two receivers out to the left, one to the right. Pistol formation in the backfield. Tight end on the right side of the formation. Stormo in motion from left to right. Stevenson fakes the handoff, stands in the pocket. He's going to fire down the right side, and it's intercepted. Everson with the interception, but Laundry is out as there was contact between Thu and Heinrich, and I believe they're going to get Thu for a pass interference penalty. We'll see. Thu was beat on the play. It was underthrown, and as Heinrich was trying to come back to the ball, Thu basically tackled him. That is going to be defensive pass interference, the second on Castlewood here tonight. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Hamlin, rather. So Hamlin trying to respond after giving up yet another touchdown. Castlewood offense, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. So Hamlin trying to play a little bit of catch-up here in the early part of this game. Just 10:52 left to play in this first half. Bunch formation to the left. Tight to the formation. Handoff is going to go to Lenardi. Lenardi breaks one tackle, but not much going there. And maybe a short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down for Hamlin. Will Adderhold again in the backfield, causing some disruption for this Castlewood defense. He has really shown up here tonight defensively. 2nd down and 8 for Hamlin. Trips formation to the left. Tight end on the right side of the formation. Stevenson, speed option left, cuts it back, doing a little dancing in the hole, and he's going to be brought down. Camden Kessler on the stop for the Warriors. And that'll be not much of a gain, maybe a yard. 3rd down and 7 now for Hamlin. Oh, big 2 downs here for Hamlin as they trail 22-8. Trips to the left. Stevenson fakes the pass left, dumps it off right. He's got a man. That's Caleb Drenth on the tight end screen. He cuts it upfield. He's going to be right at the 1st down marker. A nice play design there by Hamlin. And they got enough for the 1st down, so it'll be 1st and goal for Hamlin with 9:13 left to play in the first half. Trips out to the left, tight end on the right side of the formation. Stevenson fakes the pass. He's going to run upfield, and he's got nowhere to go as he's bottled up. There's about 3 or 4 different Castlewood defenders in on the play. That's going to be a loss of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 8 in the goal-to-go situation. Coming off the field for Castlewood quickly was number 33, Braden Rusink, a big player in the trenches for Castlewood. He was grabbing his left elbow, maybe just got overextended or something. We'll have an update on him shortly. Stevenson fires it to Heinrich left side. He's got room on the outside, and Heinrich is in for the score. Touchdown, Hamlin. Oh, a nice play there by Hamlin as we actually are going to have some laundry on the field. So I believe we have a holding penalty against Hamlin. That's going to go against Owen Tashner, the sophomore, in there for Hamlin. And That's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Take the touchdown off the board. And now it's going to be a hefty situation for Hamlin as they now have it 2nd and goal from about the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. And now we'll have a timeout on the field. This is an active heating timeout. We'll take a break. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
Glass, locally owned and operated with over 100 years of experience, offers a wide range of services for all your commercial and residential glass needs. From doors and windows to windshields and rock chip repairs, they've got you covered. Visit them Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. or Friday 8 to 4 p.m. at Business Square, south of Lions Park in Watertown. Call 605-886-5328. Brian's Glass proudly supports local athletes and wishes you the best in tonight's game.
Calling all area athletes, this one's for you. Angel's Attic Thrift Store is cheering you on all season long. Whether you're hitting the field or taking to the court, be sure to give it all, have fun, and make those memories count. And when you're looking for great finds, stop by Angel's Attic Thrift Store at the Watertown Mall for clothing, shoes, home decor, furniture, and so much more. Angel's Attic is cheering for you. Go team, go athletes!
Back on Power 106.3. It is the second quarter here in Hayti. Hamlin has the ball, 2nd and goal, but they have been backed up to the 17-yard line after a costly holding penalty that has taken a touchdown off the board. So we'll see if the Chargers can regain the yardage. Handoff going to go to Lenardi, and nowhere to go. Guess who? Camden Kessler flies in for another monster hit on Lenardi. Loss of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 18-yard line. Camden Kessler, boy, he is flying around the field right now, making a case for Sharp Automotive Player of the Game already. We'll talk about that in the postgame, of course, but boy, putting out a strong case right now is Camden Kessler. Trips formation to the right. Stevenson, low snap, ball is on the ground. He picks it up, looking for someone to go. Fires, ball is out, and now they're going to call it incomplete as Stevenson's hand was moving forward. Real close to being a fumble as Stevenson was hit as he threw. That was number 19, Spencer Reese, in on the play for Castlewood, and those defensive ends in Spencer Reese and Will Adderhold have really made life difficult for this Charger offense. And now the Chargers, they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Kicking the field goal tonight for Hamlin, number 4, Angel Rocha. He's got a big leg. This will be about a 35-yard field goal. Castlewood with a man in the end zone, trying to return this if possible. Rocha, the kick, it is up, it's got the distance. And it is no good. Looked like it was wide left. So Hamlin put together a nice drive, trying to respond after the 3rd Castlewood touchdown. They come up empty. Score remains 22-8 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. So Castlewood will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 2 running backs in the formation with Kessler. Handoff is going to go to Everson off the right side. Bounces it upfield, and He's going to be pushed out of bounds, and a little pushing and shoving after the play as Everson got in Bowden Stevenson's face after the play. Didn't like the little extra push that Stevenson gave him as he was out of bounds. Everson playing with a little chip on his shoulder. It'll be second down and about 7 yards for Castlewood now. .16 seconds left on the play clock. Running back on the left hip of Camden Kessler. That is Everson. Kessler takes the snap. He's going to run left side, and he's bottled up, nowhere to go. A short gain of a couple, but a good job there by Hamlin rallying to the football. Brings up third down and 5 yards to go. Well, big third down here for the Charger defense. Kessler in the shotgun like he's been all night long. Running back on the left side. Kessler hands it off on the counter. That's Kelly, and Kelly breaks a tackle. He cuts it upfield across the 30 and knocked out of bounds near the 38-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down. About an 8-yard gain for Castlewood on the carry there from Kelly on the counter. And it'll be another new, fresh set of downs for the Warriors. 6:53 left to play, second quarter. Strong pistol formation with the running back on the left side of the formation, and handoff is going to go to Everson, the up back, and Everson nowhere to go. He's drugged down in the backfield. A loss of a yard. It's going to be second down and 11 for Castlewood. A really nice job there defensively there. Good job by Jack Stormo to push off the tackle or the guard on that side of the formation and come up and make the tackle. Full house formation, tight end on either side of the formation as well. And now Kelly going to move to a wingback formation to the right. Kessler in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap and run right. He's going to bowl through one defender and now bottled up near the 40-yard line. Brought down at the 41. A gain of about 3. It'll be third down and long for Castlewood. We'll see if they try and air it out. They've only attempted one pass here tonight, and it was an incomplete one to Will Aderholt, who is guarded closely by Trig Heinrich on that play. But this is where Hamlin, they got to be real good on their run fits, and now it looks like Castlewood is going to be content on this third and long to take a timeout and talk about it, as the play clock is running down to 5. And that is where the timeout comes in. So this is an active heating timeout. 5:15 left to play, first half. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
Fabricators, they know champions aren't built overnight. They're forged through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Just like quality craftsmanship starts with strong materials, winning seasons are built with dedication and heart. Custom Fabricators is proud to weld together support for all area athletes and wishes every team the very best of luck this season. Whether it's on the field, court, track, or mat, keep your game sharp and keep your goals in sight. From all of us at Custom Fabricators, go teams and have a safe, successful season.
From Friday night lights to packed gyms and roaring crowds, high school sports bring our communities together in the best way. Riddles Glass in Watertown is proud to support all our area schools, athletes, and coaches. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork inspire us every day. Whether you're chasing championships or playing for the love of the game, We're cheering you on. Here's to a season filled with sportsmanship, effort, and hometown pride. Riddles Glass in Watertown, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Out of the active heating timeout, it is going to be 3rd and 7 for Castlewood from their own 41-yard line. Well, Hamlin trying to get their first defensive stop of the night. We'll see what the Warrior offense cooked up here in this timeout to pick up this first down. 2 running backs in the backfield with Camden Kessler. Receiver in motion from left to right. Kessler back to pass, looking, firing. He's got a man, and it is dropped at the 45-yard line. That was Spencer Reese. He couldn't quite haul it in. Pass was maybe just a bit out in front of him. And that is going to bring up 4th down and 7 from the Castlewood 41-yard line. And that is going to bring out the punting unit. Kessler, as he's coming off the field, you can see his frustrations. Thought he threw a nice ball. But Reese wasn't quite able to come down with it. So it'll be the punting unit out for Castlewood. Hamlin has nobody back to return this punt. As this is a big boot, gets it away. Bounces at the 25, rolls inside, and is down at the 20-yard line. So that is where Hamlin will take over 1st and 10. It's their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 1 second before halftime to try and use a little bit of clock. If you score a touchdown here, Hamlin does get the ball out of halftime. So there is a path for Hamlin to, it feels like they're kind of out of it right now, but there is a path for them to get back into this football game, make a run at this one. So these are the chess matches within the game that coaches think about. And a coach as good as Jeff Sheehan, he is thinking about it. He thinks that he's got to double up here before halftime. His defense is seemingly settled down, getting their first stop of the night on that last possession. Stevenson fakes the handoff, fires over the middle, and it is tipped to the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Oh, Spencer Reese just about came up with a diving interception. Credit Camden Kessler for tipping the pass as he was coming on a blitz. That brings up 2nd down for Hamlin. Two receivers out to the right, one to the left for the Chargers. Stevenson back to pass, steps up, he's firing a deep one down the left sideline, got him in, it's caught! Oh, what a throw, what a catch by Trig Heinrich on the sideline. And that is going to put the ball in plus territory. A big throw there by Bowden Stevenson. So the ball is now placed at the 44-yard line. Stevenson pitches out right side. Here's Lenardi. He's going to stiff arm a man at the 40 and get knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Gain of 4 yards from Jonathan Lenardi. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Hamlin offense. 4:24 left to play second quarter. If you're Hamlin, the clock is not necessarily an issue. You've got plenty of time. In fact, where it may even be an issue is you might have too much time left in the half. You kind of want to end the half with the ball if you are Hamlin, knowing that you get to start the second half with the football again. Here's the run left from Bowden Stevenson, and he's got nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 6 for the Charger offense. And Camden Kessler, he has been flying around all night long from his linebacking position. It seems like him and Stevenson or Lenardi, whoever is carrying the football, is meeting Camden Kessler in the hole every single time. And just showing what special of a player he can be on both sides of the football here tonight. Two receivers out to the left, one to the right. Tight end on the right side of the formation for the Chargers. Stevenson, back to pass, got a lot of time. He's going to fire it left. Stormo is on the sideline, comes up with it, and he makes the catch along the sideline. Now incomplete. They say he was out of bounds. It was a jump ball between Stormo and Sawyer Craig. Stormo actually came down with the catch, but he was out of bounds. So it'll be an incomplete pass, and 4th down and 6 coming up for the Charger offense. Oh, this is a big 4th down here for both teams. If Castlewood gets to stop, they get excellent field position. But Hamlin, they got to score a touchdown to get back into this ball game. Stevenson back to pass. He's going to step up through the pocket. Fires left side. He's got him in. That's Drent. He's got enough for the first down. Nice play there by Bowden. Stevenson stepping up through the pocket, finding Caleb Drent, throwing across his body, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Really nice play there on both sides between Drent and Stevenson. Ball placed at the 31-yard line. Two receivers out to the right, one to the left. Stevenson can't handle the snap, and the ball is loose on the ground, and the official making the signal. It is still Hamlin football, but it is going to be a loss of 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 13 for Hamlin. That seems like right now for the Chargers, they have really, every time they take a step forward, they're taking a step back as well. They had a really nice drive to open up the ball game, but since then it is really, outside of a few scattered plays here and there, it's been tough going for the Charger offense. Stevenson back to pass. Dishes it out right side. That's Stormo. He puts down the shoulder, and it's going to be a short gain as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage at the 31-yard line. So that brings up 3rd down and 10 for Hamlin. You got to imagine this is 4-down territory once again as we approach 2 minutes to play in this first half. Coming up at halftime, it is going to be the Angels Attic Thrift Store halftime show. We'll recap this first half, get you ready to go for half number 2 on this opening week of South Dakota high school football. Hard count, and Castlewood jumps across the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a free 5 for Hamlin. And the 3rd penalty of the night on Castlewood. So that's a big 5 yards right there. It was 3rd and 10. You got 2 downs to get 10 yards. Now you've got 2 downs to get 5. So that's just ball discipline there that Castlewood didn't quite have on that play. And now Hamlin, who is mostly in a passing situation, now they can run or pass on this down. And in motion, Stevenson hands it off to Lenardi. Big hole off the right side, makes a man miss, cuts it inside to the 20, and gets to the 19-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Hamlin with 1:20 to play in this first half. So the Chargers doing a really nice job of working this clock, making sure that they end the half with the football. Well, they'd love to end it with 6 or 8 points as well. Trips formation to the left. Stevenson back to pass, steps up, fires left side. He's got a man. That is caught by Stormo. He's going to be near another first down. He's got the first down. And that is going to be 1st and goal now for the Chargers. Nice throw there once again by Bowden Stevenson. And right now his best throws have come when he's been under pressure. It'll be first and goal for Hamlin from the 6-yard line. 40 seconds left in the half. Two receivers to the left. Heinrich in motion from right to left on the right side of the formation. He gets the fade off the right side, and that is going to fall incomplete. Going for the end zone with Stevenson. With 32 seconds left, that'll bring up second and goal.
Incomplete pass to Heinrich.
Not a bad idea. You bring Heinrich in motion off the outside, and you try to just get him on a nice little slot fade one-on-one. It looked like he might have had a step, but the throw was a little out of the reach. And Heinrich was also kind of running like Willie Mays did back in the day, where looking over his shoulder. Second and goal. Stormo in motion. Handoff, going to go to Lenardi. Up the middle, he's going to be near the goal line. He's cut down just short. With 26 seconds left, a timeout is going to be called by Hamlin. So we'll have this third and goal play on the other side of the break. This is an active heating timeout. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is proud to cheer on all our area high school athletes. We know the dedication, teamwork, and heart it takes to compete, just like caring for our four-legged friends. It's all about commitment and compassion. Win or lose, show respect for your teammates, opponents, coaches, and fans. Play hard, play fair, and make your community proud. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is rooting for you all season long.
Out of the active heating timeout, it is going to be third and goal for Hamlin. From the Castlewood 2-yard line, Hamlin trails this one 22-8. There's just 26 seconds left in the half. So Hamlin, this is a big 2 downs here. They do have a 1 timeout remaining, so if they don't score on this play, if they choose to run, they can still call a timeout to prepare for their 4th down play. Out of the timeout, they come in with a bunch formation to the right. Lenardi on the right hip of Stevenson. Stevenson gets the snap. He's going to run right sided. He has got nowhere to go. He's bottled up, and that is going to be a loss of a couple of yards. And now a timeout is going to be called once again by Hamlin. With 18 seconds left in the half, they were trying on the quarterback sweep. They bodied up that side of the line of scrimmage, but so did Castlewood, and it just became the mishmash of nobody. And so it'll be 4th down and goal for Hamlin. This is an active heating timeout, so this is a kind of a, we talk about that chess match within the game. This is definitely one of those do-or-die plays, because if you don't score a touchdown here, you're still down by 2 scores when we come out of the second half. So Hamlin's got, you feel like they have to score on this play to stay in this ballgame. Just how this game has been played. Castlewood has looked so dominant at times in this first half. Hamlin has been able to punch back at times. They were able to punch back after that opening drive touchdown by Castlewood. Hamlin got an opening drive touchdown of their own, but it's been 2 straight touchdown drives after that from Castlewood. Hamlin yet to score since that opening drive. The defenses have really settled into this game as well, so this is a big play out of this timeout. Trips off to the left, Lenardi on the left hip of Bowden Stevenson. Stevenson rolls left, looking for a man, fires over the middle. He's got a man, it is caught! Touchdown Chargers! I didn't see who caught the touchdown. I believe that was the tight end, Caleb Drenth, who caught the score for Hamlin, and that makes it 22-14. Castlewood still out in front, but there are just 14 seconds left to play in this first half. Oh, what a play there by Hamlin. A clutch throw by Bowden Stevenson on 4th down nonetheless. And now they'll try for 2. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Stevenson back to pass. He's going to scramble, escape the pocket left. Drifting, throws. It is tipped and caught by Stormo. But Stormo's got nowhere to go. And so the 2-point try is no good. But it is 22-14. 14 seconds left to play in this first half. We'll break back in 30 seconds on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call or text Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
Back on Power 106.3, KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. It is almost halftime here in Hayti. 22-14, your score, just 14 seconds left in the half. Hamlin back in it after the touchdown drive. An 80-yard touchdown drive by Hamlin right before the end of the half. And the Chargers will actually get the ball out of halftime as well, so they're going to have a chance to tie this game potentially out of halftime. Here is the kickoff. It's just a short one, and I believe we are going to have a penalty as that ball did not reach the 50-yard line. So that is going to be trying to catch him off guard with a surprise onside kick. It looked like that should have been an illegal touching. I do not see a flag on the field, unless Castlewood just came up and recovered it right away, but that is not what I saw. But they do have Castlewood will have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line, and now the flag comes out, so we are going to have an illegal touching penalty. The ball did not travel the needed 10 yards for Hamlin to recover that kick. So we are going to have an illegal touching with Hamlin touching the ball before it gets to that legal 10-yard space. And so Castlewood will actually decline the penalty in favor of just keeping the football. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Hamlin 48-yard line. Kessler in the shotgun. He'll roll out left. He's got some room. Kessler breaks one tackle. He's in open space. Camden Kessler before halftime. Touchdown! Camden Kessler showing off the legs once again. His 3rd touchdown run of the night. This time from 48 yards out. And it is 28-14. Oh, what a punch in the gut there by Hamlin. They try to catch Castlewood off guard with the onside kick. They give Castlewood great field position, and Camden Kessler makes them pay. And so that is going to give Castlewood a lead as they try for their two-point play here after the score. And we'll actually have a kickoff as well with 4 seconds remaining in the first half. And here's a developing story as Camden Kessler on the sideline is walking with help and a limp. Oh, I didn't see, maybe he twisted an ankle at the end of that play or during that play, but he is walking with a considerable limp. As here's a 2-point try, and It is blown up. Nowhere to go for Castlewood, so the two-point try no good. And not surprising there without their quarterback on the field for that play. So 28-14 your score, 4 seconds left to play in this first half. We'll break one more time. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support.
Back on Power 106.3. You're listening to South Dakota High School football. My name's Michael Warrington. Castlewood out in front of Hamlin, 28-14 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. And Hamlin scored with 14 seconds left in the half. And it took 10 seconds for Castlewood to get that touchdown right back as Hamlin tried the onside kick right before just to try and catch him off guard. And, well, it gave Castlewood great field position, and Camden Kessler busts open his third touchdown run of the night. Here is the kick. It is fielded by Bowden Stevenson at his own 30-yard line. Stevenson trying to dance through traffic. He's brought down across the 40-yard line, and that'll get us to halftime. So 28-14 is your halftime score. Coming up next, it is the Angels Attic halftime show, where we will talk about this first half. Get you ready to go for half number 2 here on Power 106.3. Don't go anywhere.
Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuff pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks Card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Dave Haler Automotive. And when you come through our doors, we're going to treat you like family. Whether you're looking for a new vehicle from Chevrolet or one of our many nice pre-owned vehicles on our lot. You can also take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We offer a full service department, parts department, and a body shop to keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster. Review all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Dakota Drillers is proud to support our area high school athletes. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, they're cheering on the hard work, determination, and team spirit of all student athletes. When you need dependable drilling services, count on Dakota Drillers to get the job done right. For all your drilling needs, contact Casey at 605-881-9667 or Jeremy at 605-881-8452. Dakota Drillers, digging deep for our community and supporting the champions of tomorrow.
Sharp Automotive in Watertown is shifting into high gear to cheer on our local high school athletes. From the opening kickoff to the final buzzer, you got the drive, determination, and horsepower to go the distance. When it's time for your next ride, don't stall. Make your move to Sharp Automotive. With a great selection of new and used vehicles, we'll help you score a ride that fits your game plan. Good luck, athletes. Stay in your lane and drive for the win.
Are you currently serving in the military? A veteran? What about a police officer or a firefighter? If the answer is yes, then Jody Fiedler is the person to know. Jody is a representative of Home for Heroes, a program that gives back to those who give every day. Contact Jody today at 881-5585 and let her show you why she is Watertown's realtor. Jody Fiedler, Mainstream Realty.
Jody Fiedler, Watertown's realtor.
At Automatic Transmission and Gear, they keep your vehicle's playbook running smoothly. Just like a star quarterback who knows how to shift gears under pressure, their expert team ensures your transmission and driveline perform at peak efficiency. Whether it's a quick fix or a full rebuild, they'll have you back on the road, executing every drive flawlessly with precision and power behind every move. They're your go-to team for keeping your vehicle in the game. Drive strong with Automatic Transmission and Gear. Cheer loud and support our local athletes. Country Road Barn is proud to cheer on our area high school sports teams all season long. Before the game, head 7 miles north of Watertown for delicious, slow-smoked favorites, including mouth-watering brisket, pulled pork, and wings. Country Road Barn is open to the public Wednesday through Friday, with Saturdays available for private events. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just craving great smoked food, make Country Road Barn your next stop. Good luck in tonight's game.
Back on Power 106.3, it is halftime here in Hayti as Castlewood leads Hamlin 28-14. Welcome in. You are listening to the Angels Attic Thrift Store halftime show. Shop Angels Attic Thrift Store for men, women, and children. Gently used clothing. Make a difference in your community. Drop off your gently used donations at Angels Attic Thrift Store located in the Watertown Mall. It is halftime here as like I mentioned, Castlewood leads 28-14, and let's go through the scoring for tonight as things started off with a bang, quite literally, as we had a lightning delay, had a few lightning blasts, some thunder, some rain in the area, delayed the game for about a half an hour, but we were able to kick off around 7:30 tonight, and then it got even more electric as Trevor Everson from the first play of scrimmage for Castlewood was able to take it 73 yards for the score, 2-point try, no good. But Hamlin came right back down, scored a touchdown of their own, took the lead 8-6 after a Jonathan Lenardi 8-yard touchdown. But then Camden Kessler said, "Hold my drink," as he dashed away from everyone. 68-yard touchdown score, 14-8 Castlewood on 2 plays from the offensive line of scrimmage for the Castlewood Warriors. And Castlewood would get the ball again, score again, this time a little more methodical as Camden Kessler scored his second touchdown run from 2 yards out, made it 22-8. And then we had some more fireworks at the end of the half as Bowden Stevenson was able to hit Caleb Drenth for a 3-yard touchdown score right before halftime with 14 seconds left in the half. 2-point try, no good, made it 22-14 Castlewood. But then Camden Kessler once again was able to score as we had a attempted onside kick. Castlewood got great field position at the Hamlin 48-yard line, and Camden Kessler, one play, goes 48 yards for the score. 2-point try, no good, made it 28-14. And a developing story as Camden Kessler came up limping after that last touchdown run. He is currently getting worked on the bench here, right in front of the press box. They're working on his ankle. He's getting a little bit extra tape on that left ankle, so it looks like he's going to give it a go. He's going to try and play here in this second half, but that is something to look out for because Camden Kessler has been the best player on the field tonight. 3 touchdown runs, and he has blown up many of plays on the defensive side as well from his linebacking spot. So it'll be interesting to see, what do they do? Do they take him off of the defense, or does he still go 100% of the plays here in this second half. So that is something to look forward to here in the second half, is the health of that left ankle of Camden Kessler. But as of right now, it looks like he is going to give it a go. Let's take a look around the state, as this is week 1 in the South Dakota high school football season. So let's take a look at around the area across northeast South Dakota. In the second quarter, Clark, Willow Lake, and Flandreau. Clark Willow Lake is leading Flandreau 23-8. 7 minutes left in that second quarter. Wabash Summit and Wilmot in a fun one, 16-14. 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Number 4 Dual is beating Parker Marion 15-0. 8 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Florence Henry is trailing the Esteline Hendricks 28-0 right before halftime. Great Plains Lutheran is beating Redfield 42-0 with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Groton Area on top of Miller Highmore Herald 14-0, 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Britton Heckler with a dominant 44-0 win over Waverly South Shore. That game already final. And then Sisseton in their first game back after taking a year hiatus, playing some JV football last year. Sisseton is beating Webster Area 32-12 with 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter up in Sisseton. So those are some scores from around the area. We are going to take a quick break. You are listening to the Angels Attic halftime show here on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call or text Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuff pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our pizza club and premium perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Back on Power 106.3, you are listening to the Angels Attic halftime show. Castlewood out in front of Hamlin, 28-14. This has been a fun one. We knew it was going to be a fun game, and it's really paid out so far in this first half. We knew a lot of things about both of these teams. There were also quite a few question marks, one of them being, how is this new look Hamlin offense going to look? And so far, it looks like it's game one with the new quarterback. They've made some great plays because Bowden Stevenson is a fantastic athlete, but the Castlewood defense has also made a lot of great plays. So this is a Hamlin team that is trying to just rework a few things, a few different players playing some new positions, a la you've got Bowden Stevenson playing quarterback for the first time as the starter in his career. You've got guys like Caleb Drenth, who were offensive linemen, now having to play a tight end role. You've got just new players around that offense, and you've seen it. It looks like a little bit of a new look offense where they haven't always been efficient. They haven't always been on the same page. And, that's kind of the draw you get having to play a team like Castlewood to open up the season as well, where Castlewood, they're a 2-loss team from a season ago. The only team that they lost to were Warner, who ended up the season undefeated, and then Wall, who also was undefeated. So they played very good teams last year and beat a lot of great teams, but the only 2 teams that they lost to turned out to be great teams. So this is a Castlewood team with a chip on their shoulder, and they've really showed it. They have looked like a team that wants to go out, go undefeated, go win a state championship this year. So that's high school football for you. You got to replace players. You've got players coming back. There's just 2 programs at this point in the season at 2 different points. But we'll see how this second half comes out. Hamlin does get the football to start the second half, so they'll have a chance to cut the lead down to 1 score. This Castlewood defense, they're going to have to step up, because if you cut it down to 1 score, then it's anybody's ball game in the second half. So we'll see what happens here as we move closer and closer towards the end of this ball game as this ball game progresses. But I think we're going to be in for a fun second half. I can definitely see. We've seen it time and time again from these Hamlin athletes. Doesn't matter what sport it is, whether it's football, baseball, basketball. They just have a knack for winning games when they're tight. That's what Hamlin has done. That's what this group of Hamlin kids has done their entire high school careers. So to think that they're out of this game would be crazy. Just crazy. But, that's how it works. You are listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3 KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. We are about ready to get the third quarter underway here tonight. Camden Kessler warming up that ankle. He got some extra tape on his right ankle, it looks like, or actually on both ankles. So we'll see. I believe it was the left one that he came up a little gimpy on. Not out there for the kickoff, but he's never out there on the kickoff. So he's going to give it a go here in this second half. We'll see how much that ankle hinders him. Maybe not going to run quite as well, potentially, but time will tell. We are ready for the second half. Here is the kickoff from Everson. It is a short one, and that is going to be touched before it got to the 50-yard line. We saw this a little bit earlier. A surprise onside kick. It looked like Hamlin actually recovered the football. So it's not going to matter, but that ball was definitely touched early. Like I said, it does not matter. The flag didn't come out, but the flag also didn't come out till well after the play the last time it happened. So, these officials, it's night one for them as well. They're trying to get back into the groove of things. As Kessler was out there initially, he jogged to the sideline, still heavily favoring his ankles. He is not going to go defensively here to start this second half. Well, something to watch here in the second half. Stevenson back to pass. He's going to fire deep down the left sideline. He's got Heinrich, and it is caught, but out of bounds. So it'll be second down and 10 for Hamlin. Another nice go ball by Bowden Stevenson. He's thrown 3 of those tonight. He's only 1 of 3, but it looks pretty. The 2 times that have gone incomplete, they've actually all been caught, but they've just been out of bounds. But it is second and 10 for the Charger offense. Without Camden Kessler there in the middle of the defense, I got to imagine that Hamlin's going to try and run the football, and they do here as Jonathan Lenardi was hit at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to fall forward for a gain of 4. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for Hamlin. I would imagine that this is going to be 4-down territory for the Hamlin Charger offense. Here's the option play. Pitch out right. Here's Lenardi. Makes one man miss. Now he goes down. What a play there. That's Owen Shea. Loss of 2. That brings up 4th down and 8 for this Charger offense. And we mentioned Camden Kessler playing a big role defensively, and he does, but Owen Shea has made his fair share of plays as well. It'll be 4th down and 8 yards to go. Well, this is a big play here for Hamlin. 10:30 left to play, 3rd quarter. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Stevenson back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He fires over the middle. It's intercepted! Weston Morehouse with the interception at his own 35-yard line. And Castlewood will take over 1st and 10. Bowden Stevenson trying to thread the needle in there to Jack Stormo. And it'll be a turnover back to Castlewood. So Camden Kessler is out there playing quarterback right now, but we'll see how much they want to run him here in the second half. If he's got a bad ankle, then I got to imagine with a 2-score lead, they're going to try and keep the ball out of his hands as much as they can, trying to keep him healthy. But we'll see how they switch up their play calling. Kessler back to pass. He's going to evade the pocket, and now he's going to take off and run, and he's going to pull over one defender and drag 3 more across the 40. What a run there by Camden Kessler. Brings up 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard gain. And Camden Kessler, man, he is showing off the strength. He's a guy, we know he hits the weight room. It'll be 2 receivers out to the left. Shotgun formation, 1 running back on either hip of Kessler. Kessler hands it off to Everson. He's going to try to go off tackle, and he's going to string it out. Cuts it upfield finally, and he gets brought down after a short gain at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Warrior offense. And we've seen Trevor Everson. He's really done a nice job tonight of when nothing's been there, he's made something happen, and of course we've seen the explosiveness as well. 3rd and 1 for Castlewood. Got to imagine that they're going to just line up behind that big offensive line. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff is going to go to Morehouse. Morehouse hit in the backfield, and he goes down. Loss of 2 yards. Jonathan Lenardi in the play for Hamlin, and that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th down and about 3 yards for this Castlewood offense. So Hamlin trying to get off the field on this 4th down play. Get the ball back into their offense's hands. Still only down 2 scores. 8 minutes left to play, 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. Kessler takes the snap. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward. Boy, he's close to the 1st down. And they're going to give it to him. Boy, I thought maybe they'd bring the chains out to measure that one, but And the officials say he got just enough for the first down. He needed to get to the 46-yard line. He got to the 46 and a half. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Castlewood. That's just Camden Kessler saying, to heck with the bad ankle. I'm going to get this first down myself. Now, the Hamlin defense, they've stepped up for the most part in this as this game has gone along. Here's a pass play out to the right. That is caught by Kelly, and Kelly makes one man miss, trying to make the second miss, but can't do so. But it's a gain of 9 yards. So he's brought down at the Hamlin 45-yard line. And they're actually going to give him the first down. I thought it was only a gain of 9. They gave him the extra yard. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Castlewood from the Hamlin 44-yard line. We've seen this Hamlin defense make a few plays, but we've seen the Castlewood offense make a few more. Whenever the Castlewood offense has made plays, it has been for big yards. Here's Morehouse off the left side, trying to string it out. Stiff arms a man, and now he's brought down near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Castlewood offense. 6:25 left to play, 3rd quarter, as the clock keeps ticking. And right now, this is a game Castlewood wants to play. They got a lead. Now they can shorten it by just running the football, picking up 3rd downs, grinding you out on the offensive side. This has really been an impressive offensive performance from Castlewood. They've shown the explosiveness. They've also shown the ability to be patient on the offensive end. Kelly in motion. Handoff is going to go to Everson. He's going to bounce it outside. He's got some room. Everson, stiff arms, Stevenson across the 40, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A nice run there by Trevor Everson once again, as he's shown some speed once he gets to the outside. He's tough to bring down. He's got speed, he's got strength, and he's a little jitterbug back there. 5-yard gain, it's 3rd and 5. 5:47 left to play, 3rd quarter. Clock is stopped after Everson went out of bounds. Kessler in the shotgun. Running back on the right hip of Kessler. He takes the snap, bulls forward, gets to the 35-yard line, and he'll be just shy of the first down. So it'll be 4th and about a yard for Castlewood, and I'll keep the offense out there. 5:27 left to play, 3rd quarter. Kessler takes the snap. He goes forward once again, and he's got enough for the first down as he drags the pile forward for a gain of 2. He needed just 1. It'll be 1st and 10, Castlewood. Right now, boy, this is impressive from the Warrior offense. The ability to just grind you out offensively and run the football and pick up short 3rd and 4th downs. Showing the experience against a really good football team. One receiver out to the left. Kessler in the shotgun, fakes the snap, fires off the right side, and it is caught at the 10-yard line. Who came up with that? Well, guess who? That's Everson. What a play there by Everson to go up and get that ball, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Castlewood offense. So far, this gimpy leg of Camden Kessler has not hindered the offense at all. It'll actually be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line for Castlewood. One receiver split out wide left. That is Kelly. Tight to the formation. Here's a pitch out to Everson, left side, makes one man miss. Trying to cut it up, he does, and now he's going to be drug out of bounds. A gain of about, call it 4 inside the 10 to the 9. Our Actually got more yards than I thought he did. They're going to give him about 5. Now they're going back, so it is going to be about that 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 for Castlewood. 3:45 left to play, third quarter. This has been a great drive. Started with about 10 minutes left on the clock. They've just been able to grind it out. They're doing a great job of, waiting for that play clock to get down to about 5 seconds before they snap the ball. Kessler takes the snap. He's going to rush left side. He's hit at the hole. He spins around, bounces around like a little pinball, and he's going to be near another first down, it looks like. 3rd down and about 2. Camden Kessler, I mean, when you have an athlete who is that fast and that strong at quarterback, who can throw as good as he does, I mean, you're going to win some football games. You're going to score some points. Kessler in the shotgun from the 4-yard line. 3rd and 1. Here's the snap. He's going to rush off the middle, and he's going to hit the back of the pile, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Castlewood. Camden Kessler's 4th touchdown of the night. And Castlewood leads 34-14. Now we'll have the 2-point try for the Warriors. Trying to make it 36-14. And we've got a flag down, thrown by the Whitecap. So now the official's actually going to talk about it. The flag came out, and I'm not exactly sure why. I'm sure we'll get an explanation here in a few seconds.
Illegal formation, 19 did not go past the yard mark, 7, so he has to establish an inside.
So we have an illegal formation on Castlewood, so that is going to be a 5-yard penalty, so they'll do the 2-point try from the 8-yard line instead of the 3. I think what they were saying is the tight end lined up incorrectly. He's got to be on the line of scrimmage. He lined up off the line of scrimmage. So they didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, I believe, is what the call was. So it'll be the 2-point try from the 8-yard line. Kessler back to pass, fires the fade route over the right side, and it is incomplete. Everson tried to go up and get that one, but it falls incomplete. So score remains 34-14, 2:34 left to play, third quarter. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call our techs Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Back on Power 106.3, it is 34-14 in favor of Castlewood on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Castlewood really flexed their muscles here tonight, as that was a big boy drive. They get the turnover and they go about 70 yards in about 7 minutes. Camden Kessler from 4 yards out gets his 4th touchdown run of the night to extend the lead. Here is the kickoff. It is picked up by Trig Heinrich at his own 25-yard line. Heinrich across the left side makes a man miss. He's got room over the left side across the 50 to the 45 and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big run there from Trig Heinrich. He finally was able to break one loose. He's been close all night long, was finally able to get up that sideline and show off a little bit of that speed. So it'll be good field position for the Hamlin offense at the Castlewood 35-yard line. Shotgun formation for Hamlin. Bunch formation out to the right. Stevenson back to pass. He's going to fire deep down the left side. He's got Heinrich, but it's going to fall incomplete. Pass too far out of the reach. He overthrew his man. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Oh, Hamlin's a team that's not going to go down without a fight. They're going to try and throw their way back into this one. Stevenson threw the interception on 4th down, his last offensive possession, just trying to squeeze it into the Jack Stormo to try and pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. But Stevenson, we've seen here tonight, he's a tremendous athlete, tremendous runner, but you can see he just hasn't played a ton of quarterback. As here's the handoff to Lenardi. He goes off the left side, bounces outside near the 25-yard line, is pushed out of bounds. That's going to be a gain of nearly 10. We'll see where they mark him out of bounds. And I haven't seen a signal yet. And they're going to mark him just a bit shy, so it'll be a 9-yard run there from Jonathan Lenardi. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for this Hamlin offense. And this is where if you can get under center and you can quarterback sneak it, these short 3rd down plays are pretty easy to pick up. As Lenardi gets the carry off the left side, he's got it up for the 1st down as he bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers. Gain of about 5, and it'll be a 1st down for Hamlin. 96 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Castlewood out in front, 34-14. Three receivers out to the right this time, bunched up and tight to the formation. Lenardi gets the carry once again, and he's got nowhere to go as he breaks one tackle, but there's 3 more white helmets there waiting for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Hamlin. 50 seconds left to play in this 3rd quarter. And Hamlin, you're down by 3 scores. You don't have that much time left. You gotta be able to score quickly. Three receivers to the left, tight end on the right side of the formation. Stormo in motion from left to right. Stevenson fakes the handoff, now cuts it across the formation. He breaks one tackle, now another, and he dances into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers! Nice run there by Bowden Stevenson. And Hamlin, we said they needed to score quickly. They do. And it's 34-20 with 17 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. So after they were able to cash in on the big kickoff return from Trig Heinrich. So now we'll see if they can, they're going to kick the extra points. So they'll go for the 1 instead of the 2. They send kicker Angel Rocha out there. 0 for 1 on field goals tonight. Here's the kick. It is up and no good, wide left. So the score remains 34-14 here on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. We'll break back in a minute here on Power 106.3.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuffed pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive.
Back on Power 106.3. Just 17 seconds left in the third quarter. 34-20 is your score. Here is the kickoff as Castlewood will get the ball back leading. Ball received at the 20-yard line. Cuts it across the 25 to the 30, upfield to the 35, and that is where he is brought down. That was Thu on the carry for Castlewood. And so Warrior offense will take to the field once more, leading 34-20. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter. So this is a big defensive possession for Hamlin. If they're able to get a quick 3 and out, get the ball back, then you just kind of never know what happens after that. But obviously it's a big hill to climb, but we've seen crazier things in high school football. Full house formation for Castlewood. Kessler hands it off to the tailback, Kelly. He'll rush up across the 35 near the 40-yard line to about a 4-yard gain. So it'll be second down and 6 when we come out of the break. Fourth quarter coming up next here on Power 106.3.
Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes, from Cornwell Drug.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
To help end hunger.
To turn family recipes into local favorites.
To remain an industry leader.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most.
To keep pets all over the world looking this good.
Find out how First Bank and Trust makes growing your business easier at bankeasy.com. Member FDIC.
Start of the fourth quarter here on Power 106.3. Castlewood in front of Hamlin 34-20. This fourth quarter brought to you by Custom Fabricators. If you need it built right, call Custom Fabricators. They specialize in quality custom metal fabrication, welding, and projects built to your specifications. From big ideas to the finishing touches, trust Custom Fabricators to get the job done right. Second down and 6 for Castlewood out of the quarter break. Ball at their own 40-yard line. Kessler takes a snap. He rushes across the 40, makes a man miss, cuts it up the sideline, makes another man miss, and Kessler's off to the races. Camden Kessler, yet another touchdown run. Camden Kessler, they say he's got a bum ankle. I don't think so. He shows off the speed there, and it's his 5th touchdown run of the night. Makes it 40-20 for the time being. That time from 60 yards out. Man, this guy is something special. 2-point try coming up for Castlewood. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Kessler back to pass. Fires over the left side. He's got a man. It is caught. And out of bounds, so 2-point try is no good. But Castlewood responds. They lead 40-20, just 13 seconds into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. Back in a minute. You're listening to South Dakota High School Football, Power 106.3.
Brian's Glass, locally owned and operated with over 100 years of experience, offers a wide range of services for all your commercial and residential glass needs. From doors and windows to windshields and rock chip repairs, they've got you covered. Visit them Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. or Friday 8 to 4 p.m. at Business Square, south of Lions Park in Watertown. Call 605-886-5328. Brian's Glass proudly supports local athletes and wishes you the best in tonight's game.
Calling all area athletes, this one's for you. Angel's Attic Thrift Store is cheering you on all season long. Whether you're hitting the field or taking to the court, be sure to give it all, have fun, and make those memories count. And when you're looking for great finds, stop by Angel's Attic Thrift Store at the Watertown Mall for clothing, shoes, home decor, furniture, and so much more. Angel's Attic is cheering for you. Go team, go athletes!
Back on Power 106.3, Camden Kessler showing off tonight as he's got 5 touchdown runs, 2 of them over 60 yards, as Castlewood leads Hamlin now 40-20. Here's another short kick by Castlewood. It's going to be recovered at the 43-yard line by Hamlin, so Hamlin will get the ball back, trailing by 20 points. Another 3-score deficit for the Chargers, as we are now in the fourth quarter of action. We'll see what the Charger offense can do. It's been good at times. It's been a little shaky at times for Hamlin here tonight. We'll see what they can do here on this drive. Stevenson fakes the handoff. Now he's going to make a few men miss. Bounces it outside. Another stiff arm. Cuts it back in, and he's tripped up at the Castlewood 40-yard line. Nice run there by Bowden Stevenson, showing off the athletic moves. He is one of the most athletic kids in the state, and you just saw why. He gets into open space. So tough to bring down. Something that Hamlin fans have been accustomed to seeing over the last few years. Last year, a 700-yard receiver. This year, being asked to play quarterback. So we've got 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, tight end on the left side of the formation. Stevenson back to pass, fires over the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for Caleb Drenth. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Hamlin. 11-14 left to play, fourth quarter. And we talk about this being Stevenson's first year at quarterback. He has made some plays with his legs mostly, a couple of good throws here and there, but passing the football, it's going to have to come a long way if this Hamlin team is going to be the state title contender like they think they are in Class 9AA. Stevenson takes the snap. He's going to roll right, looking for a cutback lane. And he's just kind of in open space, makes one man miss as he cuts forward near the 40 or the 35-yard line. So it's just kind of a, I don't know where to go, 5-yard gain for Bowden Stevenson. And really blocked nicely by Hamlin. But a good job by the Castlewood defense of keeping lane integrity as well. So we now have a timeout on the field by the official, as we have a Hamlin Charger player who lost a shoe. So they're going to reset the play clock to 25 seconds after the stoppage in play. 10:47 left to play in this fourth quarter. As now we are ready for play. Stevenson going to be in the backfield with Lenardi. Those two have manned the backfield all night long. Two receivers out to the right, one to the left. Heinrich split out solo to the left. Stevenson pump fakes. Now he rolls right, fires back towards the middle of the field. He's got Lenardi. That's enough for the first down as he makes the catch, cuts it upfield, breaks one tackle, and is finally brought down inside the 10-yard line. Nice play there by Stevenson to Lenardi. And that'll be a first down and goal play now for Hamlin. This Hamlin offense in this second half has really picked it up. They had the one turnover on downs to start the half, but now we're looking for their second straight touchdown drive. Hamlin, they've shown a lot of good things tonight. It just hasn't been quite as consistent as what Castlewood is. Castlewood has really looked like a state title contender here this evening. Two receivers out to the right, one to the left. Stevenson fakes the handoff. Now he's going to run right, and he is in for the touchdown. From 8 yards out, Bowden Stevenson scampers in, cuts the lead back down to 2 scores at 40-26. Oh, Hamlin not going away without a fight. Chargers will go for 2. Stevenson in the shotgun. Behind him, it's Jack Stormo. Stevenson fakes the handoff, rushes forward, and he is in for the score. So 40-28, your score. 9:37 left to play, fourth quarter. And don't go anywhere. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
At Custom Fabricators, they know champions aren't built overnight. They're forged through hard work, determination, and teamwork. Just like quality craftsmanship starts with strong materials, winning seasons are built with dedication and heart. Custom Fabricators is proud to weld together support for all area athletes and wishes every team the very best of luck this season. Whether it's on the field, court, track, or mat, keep your game sharp and keep your goals in sight. From all of us at Custom Fabricators, go teams and have a safe, successful season.
From Friday night lights to packed gyms and roaring crowds, high school sports bring our communities together in the best way. Riddles Glass in Watertown is proud to support all our area schools, athletes, and coaches. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork inspire us every day. Whether you're chasing championships or playing for the love of the game, we're cheering you on. Here's to a season filled with sportsmanship, effort, and hometown pride. Riddles Glass in Watertown, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Back on Power 106.3. Here is the kickoff after the touchdown from Hamlin. It is fielded by Kelly, and Kelly across the 30-yard line gets hit hard and brought to the floor by Jack Stormo at the 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Castlewood from their own 34-yard line, leading 40-28. Just 9:32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now this is this is big for Hamlin. They have to show up defensively here. If they don't, then obviously they're going to lose. But you can get a quick 3 and out, 4 and out, then get your offensive football back. We have yet to see, we've seen one punt tonight is all. As here is Camden Kessler takes the snap. He's going to rush left side, make one man miss in the hole, and he's spun down to the 41-yard line. Gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Castlewood.
1, second down, Warriors.
Oh, Castlewood, they're doing a great job of just letting this clock tick, keeping the ball on the ground, making positive plays. So here the snap comes with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Kessler runs right side, bowls over one defender, and has enough for the first down after a 5-yard rush. Like if Camden, we were curious about Camden Kessler's ankle and how that would affect him here in this second half. Hadn't affected him one bit. Not one bit. He has, he's in between plays. I'm sure his ankle is sore, but, when it's time to go, he's been up to the task here in this second half, obviously, with a 60-yard touchdown run last drive. His 5th rushing touchdown of the night. As the play clock is winding down at 12 seconds currently. Castlewood just standing there. They're not even getting in their set position, so about 8 seconds left on that play clock. Kessler takes the snap, hands it off to Everson. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down there. No gain on the play. Stormo on the stop for Hamlin. It'll be second down and 9 after about a 1-yard gain. Castlewood lines up, 2 tight ends in the formation. Wing back on the left side. Running backs on either hip of Camden Kessler. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Kessler takes the snap. He's going to rush off the left side, make one man miss in the hole, fall forward across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A gain of about 6. It'll be third down and about 3 or 4 for Castlewood. I'd imagine this is 4-down territory. So the clock keeps on ticking. Under 7 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. 40-28 your score on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Right now, Hamlin's trying to dig deep, find something defensively to get a stop. Kessler in the shotgun. One running back on his left hip. He's going to pitch it out to Everson. Everson makes one man miss, cuts it across the 45-yard line, and he's going to drag defenders near the 40. And the ball came out, and they're going to say, boy, Hamlin had the football, and they were going the other way for a touchdown, but the officials blew the whistle. Whether it was inadvertent, now the official on the far sideline comes in saying, no, Everson was actually down. Now they're going to discuss, and they're going to stick with the call in the field, so that's going to be a first down run for Castlewood, and they might have just caught a break. If that play is allowed to go on, then Hamlin, they would have scored a touchdown. There was nobody in front of Bowden Stevenson to score that touchdown. But now, instead, it is 1st and 10 for Castlewood. 20 seconds left still on the play clock. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. So they're just going to let the clock keep on ticking. This is incredible clock management by Castlewood. As Kessler takes the snap, he's going to rush forward behind his big offensive line. And he'll be drugged down after a gain of about 3. So it'll be second down, about 7 for the Warrior offense. They're just letting those 40 seconds tick away between each play. This is, they talk about being a well-coached team. Head coach Nick Ernst is really doing a great job of telling his guys, hey, we know how long it is between each play. We're just going to take up all the time. Let this clock drain. Here's Kessler again. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Break through an arm tackle, and now he's off on the left sideline. Pulls over a defender, and he's in for the score! Boy, Camden Kessler showing off tonight, his 6th rushing touchdown, and it's 46-28. Camden Kessler, I mean, we knew he was strong, but he has looked like a man amongst boys here tonight. Here's a 2-point try for Castlewood. Pass off to the left. That's going to be broken up. 2-point try, no good. 4:53 left to play, fourth quarter, 46-28 your score. Castlewood out in front. You're listening to South Dakota High School football, Power 106.3.
Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is proud to cheer on all our area high school athletes. We know the dedication, teamwork, and heart it takes to compete, just like caring for our four-legged friends. It's all about commitment and compassion. Win or lose, show respect for your teammates, opponents, coaches, and fans. Play hard, play fair, and make your community proud. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic is rooting for you all season long.
Back on Power 106.3, it is 46-28 is your score on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Camden Kessler have a night. His 6 rushing touchdowns have helped boost this Castlewood team to what will likely be a 1-0 start. Just 4:53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Stick around after the game, as we've got the Dakota Bank post-game show. We'll recap this one, get you some scores from around the state as well, and get you ready for next week here on Power 106.3. Here's the kickoff. It is a short one, a squibber, and that's going to be fielded at the 45-yard line by Chase Gustafson, and that is where Hamlin will take over 1st and 10.
First down on the 45.
One receiver out to the left, 2 to the right for Hamlin to start this drive. Handoff is going to go up the middle across the 50-yard line. I couldn't quite see who that was. I believe it might have been Jake Martz for Hamlin. And now we have a Hamlin Charger down. I believe that is Martz, who is down and maybe doing a little cramping. As now we have a Castlewood defender who is hopping off. That's Weston Morehouse hopping off the field. So Martz he'll stay in there. The trainer didn't have to come out, so he'll stay in there. He'll be the tailback behind Bowden Stevenson. Stevenson gets the carry. He's going to bounce it wide. Now work it towards the sideline. Finally cut it up, and we're going to have near danger. As Everson pushed Stevenson out of bounds, he's across the 45-yard line to the 43, and there's not a ton of room between the sideline and the start of the track, and we just saw, or almost saw, a really dangerous situation happen where both guys' momentum was carrying them towards the track, and Stevenson actually landed butt first on this blue track that they have here at the Hamlin Athletic Complex. So everybody's okay, obviously, but it's just one of those situations where something bad could happen at some time, which is how this place is designed, but most of the time. I haven't seen it happen here yet tonight, so now we have a penalty, and that's going to be delay of game on Hamlin. They were a little slow out of the huddle, and well, that'll be a 5-yard penalty, so they'll start this set of downs 1st and 15. 46-28 your score. 4:12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Stevenson back to pass, fires right side. Heinrich with the catch at the 41. A gain of about 7, so call it, it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Charger offense. Now Heinrich's been a little quiet. He's made a few big plays, but similarly enough, they just haven't come often enough for Hamlin here tonight. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Heinrich split out wide right by himself. Stormo in motion from left to right. Stevenson fakes the handoff. He's going to rush right side. Break through one would-be tackler. Now spin across the 35, across the 30 now, and now a whistle is finally blown as Stevenson he never actually went down, but he was wrapped up and was being driven backwards. But that's going to be a big run for Hamlin, and it'll be a 1st down as they get it to the 30-yard line. .320 left to play as the clock keeps ticking. Well, Hamlin's offense has really shown something here in this second half. They've been able to string together plays and drives here in the second half as they, 2 touchdowns here in this second half. Driving again as Stevenson gets a high snap, hands it off to Stormo on the jet sweep. Stormo cuts it upfield, now bowls through one defender as he goes down across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Another 1st down run for Hamlin after a gain of 13. A ball placed at the 17-yard line. Stevenson in the shotgun once again, pitches out wide to Martz. Martz cuts it back upfield. Martz spins through one-arm tackle and now is bottled up near the 10-yard line as Martz has shown a nice couple of runs here from the sophomore in some limited time with Lenardi on the sideline. Martz is, we talked to Coach Sheehan, I had asked him, having to reload players, is that something you think about seasons in advance? And he said it is, and that could be what we're seeing with Martz here. He knows he's got a little something with Martz, wants to get him some varsity carries. As here's the jet sweep once again to Jack Stormo. He cuts it up across the 5-yard line, looking for the pylon, can't quite get there. A nice run there from Jack Stormo, and it'll be 1st and goal for Hamlin. Just 1 minute and 36 seconds left to play in regulation, or in this ball game, I should say. Hamlin has it 1st and goal from the 4. Clock still ticking at now under 1 minute and 20 seconds. Stormo in motion. Stevenson fakes the handoff, cuts it upfield, and he is in for the score.
Touchdown, Charger!
Bowden Stevenson with another rushing touchdown on his ledger for the night. Makes it 46-34 with 1:08 to play in the fourth quarter. They're going to go for the 1-point try here as the kick is up, and that time it doesn't even get over the offensive line. So it is no good. 46-34 your score, 1:08 left to play, fourth quarter. You're listening to South Dakota High School football on Power 106.3.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. In football, speed only matters if you can execute, and that's exactly how we approach heating, cooling, and plumbing across the Watertown and Brookings area. When something goes wrong at your home, you want a team that can get there quickly and deliver top-of-the-line results the first time. Our techs stay trained, prepared, and ready to perform. Solid work, no shortcuts. Call or text Active Heating. We'll get your home operating at peak performance again.
Back on Power 106.3, KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. Just 1 minute and 8 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. Hamlin cut the lead down to 12. It's 46-34. We'll see if they try for the onside kick. They do have 3 timeouts to work with. Their defense has really struggled to get stops here in this second half, really all night long. So we'll see what they do here as they just elect to kick it deep as it is fielded by Castlewood. And a nice open field tackle there at about the 30-yard line. So not great field position for Castlewood. That was Sawyer Craig on the return for the Warriors. So Castlewood will start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line-ish, maybe 29. Or sorry, from the 20-yard line rather. Had my yard lines mixed up. Just a minute and 3 seconds left. Hamlin does have 3 timeouts, so we'll see if they elect to use them or if they allow for Castlewood to just kneel out the clock. It is a 2-score game. Castlewood takes a knee as there was the snap was fumbled, but Castlewood was able to fall on it, and I believe Hamlin is just going to let this clock run out. So 46-34 will be our final score for tonight's contest. An exciting one to open up the season here was we had a little electricity in the air, not just because of the football game, but because of some weather that put us into a delay to start off the night. And it stayed electric from then on out as next snap will allow Castlewood to just kneel out the clock, and that is what they do, and that will bring us to our final score. 46-34, your final. When we come back, it'll be the post-game show brought to you by Dakota Bank. That's coming up next here on Power 106.3.
At Dakota Bank, they're more than just a bank. They're your neighbors. From everyday banking to home mortgages, insurance, and trust services, they're there for every step of your financial journey. They believe in doing what's right for you because they live here, work here, and care about our communities. Just like you. Go with confidence, go with trust, go with Dakota Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance and investment products are not FDIC insured, may lose value, and have no bank guarantee.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes. Whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win, fuel up with gas, hot stuffed pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks Card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Back on Power 106.3, it is a final score from Hayti tonight. Castlewood 46, Hamlin 34. Castlewood starts off the season 1-0. Hamlin falls to 0-1. You're listening to the Dakota Bank postgame show. My name's Micah Warrington, and it was a fun one tonight as we actually started off in a bit of a delay as a small storm cell moved through the area, had some lightning in it, put us in a 30-minute delay so we didn't get kicked off till about 7:30 tonight. And, well, the electricity continued from there as from the first play of scrimmage, Castlewood and Trevor Everson go 73 yards for the score to get an early 6-0 lead. Jonathan Lenardi would answer back with the Hamlin offense, and they would get a touchdown of their own and the 2-point conversion. And they led for 8-6, but it would be short-lived as Camden Kessler got his first of 6 touchdown rushes with a 68-yard touchdown run to make it 14-8. So after 2 plays of scrimmage, Castlewood had 2 touchdowns to start off the night tonight. And, well, it didn't slow down from there. Camden Kessler would get another 2-yard touchdown, making it 22-8. Bowden Stevenson, right before halftime, would hit Caleb Drenth for a 3-yard touchdown score to make it 22-14. But after a failed onside kick right before the end of the half, Castlewood and Camden Kessler go 48 yards in one play to make it 28-14 at halftime. And out of halftime, Castlewood would get a turnover, and Camden Kessler and the Castlewood offense would go for a big drive, and capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run from Kessler. Bowden Stevenson and Camden Kessler would then trade touchdown rushes. From then on out, Stevenson would go 25 yards out, make it 34-20. Kessler bounce back with a 60-yard score, make it 40-20. Stevenson from 8 yards, 40-28. Kessler from 40 yards to make it 46-28. And then Stevenson right there at the end of the game with a 4-yard touchdown run to make it 46-34 as your final score. A lot of good things from both teams tonight, particularly on the offensive side of the ball for both teams. Defensively left a little bit to be desired. Hamlin, they've got to be able to shore up those big plays as Castlewood was really able to feast. Camden Kessler was really able to feast on big plays as you count, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown runs of at least 40 yards for the Castlewood offense tonight. So that's one thing that this Hamlin defense is going to have to shore up as we move along the season. They were ranked number 2 to start 9AA. That will assuredly drop after this loss, but not a ton of buzz around this Castlewood team after their quarterfinal finish last year. There's definitely going to be some buzz now. Camden Kessler just put himself on the map here tonight, so we'll see how the season shakes up, of course, but Castlewood off to a good start with their 46-34 win. Let's go through some scores from around the area, and then we'll get you to our Sharp Automotive player of the game. But other scores from around the area, Clark Willow Lake in front of Flandreau, 29-8, with 4 minutes left in that fourth quarter. Wabash Summit beating Wilmot, 46-20, 7 minutes left in the third. Dual ended up beating Parker Marion, 22-6. Florence Henry trailing Esteline Hendricks, 48-8, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That game actually just went final. 48-8 final, Esteline Hendricks over Florence Henry. Great Plains Lutheran beat Redfield 42-0. Groton area was able to beat Miller Highmore Herald 21-0. Britton Hecla beat Waverly South Shore 44-0. And Sisseton with a win over Webster 39-12. Those are some scores from around the area here this evening. Now let's get you to the Sharp Automotive player of the game. The player of the game tonight is brought to you by Sharp Automotive. And at Sharp Automotive, if you're looking for your next vehicle, Sharp Automotive in Watertown offers a great selection of quality new and used vehicles with friendly service to help you find the right fit. Shop local, drive sharp. Visit Sharp Automotive today. Tonight's Sharp Automotive player of the game, I think you could probably guess it. It is going to be Camden Kessler. He had 6 touchdown rushes tonight, well over 200 yards rushing here this evening. Camden Kessler is your Sharp Automotive player of the game. Tomorrow, here on Power 106.3, we've got Vikings football. That'll be an 11 a.m. pregame at noon kickoff here on Power 106.3. And next week, Power 106.3 is going to be in Henry for the Henry homecoming game between the Florence Henry Falcons and the Wabash Summit Mustangs. That should be a fun game. That'll be next week here on Power 106.3. And actually, that game was going to be live stream only because we have a conflict with the Vikings. The Vikings have their third and final preseason game next Friday night, which pushes the high school game to the live stream only. But be sure to subscribe to the Power 106.3 YouTube page. Go to power1063.com as well to find our video live stream for each and every game that we broadcast this fall. But that is going to do it for us here tonight from Hayti. Your final score for the final time: Castlewood 46, Hamlin 34. For everyone at Power 106.3, my name is Micah Warrington. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you to our sponsors: Automatic Transmission and Gear, Country Road Barn, Riddles Glass, Dave Haler Automotive, Dakota Drillers, Active Heating, Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic, Mainstream Realty, Brian's Glass, Angels Attic Thrift Store, Custom Fabricators, Dakota Bank, Sharp Automotive, Sioux Valley Co-op, Cornwell Drug and Gifts, and First Bank and Trust. Thank you. Don't forget to tune in to next week's broadcast between the Florence Henry Falcons and the Wabash Summit Mustangs in Henry's homecoming game. That'll be next Friday night here on Power 106.3.